Two of my favorite vintage prime lenses, the 50mm f1.4 Super Takumar and the 58mm f2.0 Helios 44mm-4. Let's have a closer look. This video is somewhat of a continuation of the previous one I did on vintage lenses. So I'll be drawing some references from that video. Overview. Both these lenses are Pentax M42 screw mount. This mount, for me at least, has been the most straightforward to adapt to a Canon mount, and similar can be said for other mounts as well. While on that subject, the ring adapter that you see is made of brass and is nickel plated. This is what I recommend you get. There are some plastic ones out there and should be avoided for the obvious reasons. Also, some rings do not press the auto aperture pin. Various lenses requires this pin to be pressed for manual aperture ring to engage, so getting the wrong ring may cause some frustration. Similar to the one I use, I have left an Amazon affiliate link in the description below. Using that link helps our channel. The Helios 44mm-4 that I have was made in the year 1983, going by the serial number, and the Takumar was made sometimes between 1967 and 71, and this is the 7-element version that I have. Both these lenses are, from outer appearance, in great shape, but functionally, and I say this with remorse, they are not at their 100%. It is still a testament to how well they made those lenses. After this many years, they are still operational. Apparently in the 60s, the Japanese industry was motivated to produce items with fanatical dedication. Something to do with national pride to make things that are the best in the world. On the other hand, Helios's formula is based on Carl Zeiss's biotar. Before we move into examples, I'd like to make this disclaimer. First of all, we are approaching this discussion from a point of view of shooting videos rather than stills. Also, this is not a comparison video, not a versus video or a head-to-head of any kind. We are looking at two prime lenses that were built decades ago. Furthermore, the lenses that I have are not in perfect condition, so this could not be a review video anyway. I'm making this video simply out of appreciation and to share my thoughts. So let's get right into the heart of the matter. Well, both these lenses has its own reputation, and from my experience, mid-focal range, say from 0.8 meter to 2.5 meter range, produces more pronounced effect. For example, in this shot, the subject is about 1.5 meters away. The out-of-focus background is blurred but has its own kind of character. Now with the Helios, we see the radial effect that people tend to mention, as if the camera was spinning when taking this shot. Ah, he's gonna fall, he's gonna fall, he's gonna fall. Oh, yeah, the poor guy hasn't been feeling good all day. Moving a little bit back, this radial effect changes with the distance. This applies for both lenses. So let me present some scenes with different focusing distances with some variations of out-of-focus backgrounds. Most of these shots have been taken in pair under same circumstances. Some scenes have been tweaked a little bit and is mentioned in the subtitle. I'll be quiet for a little while and let the subtitle do the talking. With regards to sharpness, as we would expect, both these lenses are very sharp, though at times I've found that looking through the viewfinder or the camera's screen, I'm not able to get perfect focus. Also, depending on the distance of focus, both lenses need to be stopped down by 2 or 3 steps for better sharpness. Again, this may be due to the minor imperfections on the lenses. Regardless, I've had some great results. It's granted that with such lenses we would have to focus manually, while more contemporary technologies can follow the subject without user intervention. However, contemporary is not what we are looking at, rather something vintage. For a 33-year-old and a 50-year-old, they are fairly spectacular. Look at those eyes. His name was Caramel. One morning he was just gone and couldn't find him anywhere. We still miss him. Both these lenses has about 270 degrees of turn on the focusing ring. This allows for fairly smooth focus pulls, and I've done a lot of focus pulls in many of my videos with relatively decent results. With regards to the bokeh, the Takumar has hexagonal shape to the light dots. Helios, on the other hand, has circles, but they stretch into oval shape near the edge of the frame. There is one other difference I'd like to mention, and that is the Helios appears to be colder and a bit low contrast. Takumar, on the other hand, is much warmer and has higher contrast. I'm not sure if they were intended and built that way, or if over time the coating on the lenses changed. Either ways, the results are generally pretty awesome. Majority of times I'm filming products for reviewing in my channel with great results. Generally, while filming a product, I'm telling the viewer something about the product, and these lenses has helped me times and over to draw the attention to the subject. And on the side note, while filming, I tend to use up the battery of the camera. I can say this from personal experience that these lenses helps the battery last tad a bit longer. Understandably so, these are manual focused lenses, so no electric motor there, nor is there any stabilization mechanism to draw power from the battery. Now, I do have to come clean about why these lenses are not at their 100%. Since their small size, they so easily fit in the pocket, and I often carried them in my pocket without any lens cap nor any back cover.
This is terrible!
I know, right? I am remorseful for that. Even after outside lens elements are tad scratched, they still produce good results. About recommending them, those who wishes to give vintage lens a try, or if you are just looking for a decent prime lens, these are worth consideration. As far as using them goes, it's obvious I'll continue to film with them, not because I like vintage lenses or some emotion, but rather for its genuine usefulness for the kind of videos I do make. I need to take a particular shot, I just use one of these lenses to get the job done. These lenses has a place in day-to-day use if the circumstances are right. But yes, the professional filmmaker in my family chuckles every time he saw me use a vintage lens. Apparently, professionals don't use vintage lenses. Well folks, that is all I had to share in this tribute video to these two Hallmark lenses. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you own either one of these lenses, my thumbs up to you, mate. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.